Two police officers, Patterson and Alvarez, arrived after receiving a report from neighbors who heard cries coming from John's house. When they knocked, John tried to cover up the situation, claiming he was just depressed and that the crying was only him. Alvarez grew suspicious when he noticed children's clothes inside the house. Although John insisted he lived alone, he refused to let them in without a warrant. Despite his refusal, the two officers decided to search the house anyway. They checked room by room until Patterson discovered an entry to the basement. At first, it only revealed old, dusty furniture. But Patterson's instincts told him something was wrong. His suspicion proved true when he found bloodstains and tools like a screwdriver, drill, and hammer covered in blood. Then, when he opened another door, he froze. Inside lay the lifeless body of young Benjamin. The devastating news quickly reached Alice through a phone call. Her body went weak upon hearing her son had been found dead. Though she prayed it wasn't Benjamin, the harsh truth at the hospital confirmed that the lifeless boy was indeed her son. Their once joyful life shattered in just a matter of hours. Heartbroken, Craig and Alice sought justice, demanding John receive the harshest punishment. But their hopes were crushed when the judge sentenced him to only 25 years in prison. For them, the sentence was nothing compared to the pain he caused their family. Overcome with rage, Alice urged Craig to find a weapon and kill John himself. Craig refused, realizing that revenge would not bring Benjamin back. But Alice insisted, feeling they had already failed as parents and must at least do something to honor their son's dignity. At one point, she even considered ending her own life by injecting something into her arm. But when she saw Benjamin's photo in front of her, a whisper within gave her strength and stopped her from going through with it. It brought her back to memories of when the three of them were still together, remembering how happy their small family once was with their beloved son. Soon, an idea formed in Craig's mind as a way to express his grief, transforming him into a man consumed by anger. Then came another whisper in his heart, one that fueled his desire for revenge. Craig stepped out of his car and walked past several medical staff. He found an unlocked ambulance, slipped inside, and quietly took some medicine, hiding it in a small bag. The next day, at the prison, John was scheduled to be transferred to a higher security facility. Craig and Alice secretly followed from a distance, trailing the police vehicle carrying John. During the trip, the prison transport van stopped at a gas station, where one of the officers went inside to buy coffee. Alice got out of the car and entered the store as part of their plan. Craig soon followed and caused a scene at the cashier to distract everyone. The transport continued its journey, with Craig and Alice still following closely behind, waiting for the drug to take effect. Being a doctor, Craig was confident the officers would soon feel its side effects. Their plan worked. Within 30 minutes, the transport van stopped in the middle of the road. The officers rushed out of the vehicle, clutching their stomachs in pain from the spiked drinks. Seizing the chance, Craig quickly got into the van and drove off with the prisoner. Meanwhile, Alice followed closely behind in their car. But as Craig sped toward the edge of a forest, he suddenly hit a deer that darted across the road.